You want to hit the record button, dude? Let's do it.
I already hit the record button.
Hell
Make art.
yeah.
Make art, not
We're
war.
yeah. Make art, not war. Welcome. We got episode 30 of the Water and Time podcast. Joined always by Alan. We hit 30, Alan. We did it.
You know what's the fun fact about 30? Well,
Tell me, tell
it's
me.
it's been over 30 years since Brazil lost a quarterfinal game. They haven't made it to the
Ooh.
quarterfinals in the World Cup.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Last time was 1990. So,
Wow, wow.
pretty much 36 years ago.
And now finally, after what Norway did yesterday to them,
Uh-huh.
dude, these games have been so
And
hyped.
Norway makes it to the tops or sort of the past the round of 6 for the first time like I think ever, right?
Round of 16. I'm not sure Norway's history with the World Cup, but they were definitely not like a top tier team before.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal.
And
And it's
maybe
all
you could
because
even
of,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could even argue that there may not still be a top tier team
yeah, but I think it's
because
just our boy, what's it, Holland? Haaland? I don't know how to say it
yeah, it's Erling
correctly.
Haaland.
Erling,
Not
but like
like
he's
Tom Holland, but like
mm,
Haaland,
Haaland, well, yeah,
parking, like
little Norwegian
parking
guy.
in Boston, like packing, like Haaland.
Haaland, yeah. But dude, this homie, he got two headers in that game. It was crazy. He just kind of sits there. He's huge,
Dude,
dominating.
I think this guy became my favorite player. Like because
Why?
dude, I've been like following the World Cup seriously for the first time ever, and I've like looked at various players and teams and stuff, and I think this dude's just like he's got the most aura, he's got the most just like respect. Like this dude is a
Mm,
threat. He's a threat on the
mm.
field. He's like super nice, like sportsmanship and stuff, and then like he makes memes all the time after like during the
The little
games.
gamer.
Yeah, like he's a gamer too. He says his favorite game is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like stuff like that.
Oh, I respect that.
Yeah.
That's a good
And
opinion.
then dude, this guy's Super Boo from Dragon Ball Z cuz he's always like
Yeah, yeah.
he's
You had a
so
great meme
funny.
too, like the Attack on Titan, Attack on Brazil,
And
and it's
it's
just
literally
him as
Holland
the
versus
Colossus
Brazil.
Titan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like looking up, but so he's like leading, like he went to the Premier League recently, which is like probably one of the better like soccer leagues. He plays for Man City. And he's just been like breaking all these records over there. And right now he is tied. I think it's for this current World Cup. It's Mbappe, who's a French player, who's also really famous. Messi, who everybody knows, and then him. They're all tied. I think for the most World Cup goals this World Cup so far. It's seven, I
Yep,
believe,
it's
right?
7 goals.
Which
Yeah.
is like that's crazy.
That's insane that you have not one but 3 players that are doing 7 goals. Yeah.
Yeah, Messi. Yeah, like he's in that league, and I would say the fact that he's so young, he probably has time to improve and get even better. So that's cool to see, dude. He's really taking it over. And then I love the rowing, dude. Have you seen the Norway like the memes
Yeah.
on? It
Yeah,
was in
cause
Times
they're
Square
like
over
Vikings and
here.
stuff. Like they
Yeah,
have
yeah, and they
traditions.
row. And then today I saw like their army put stuff out, like their navy, all these different things. They're all rowing, and it's so cool. I love
Yeah.
the World Cup energy of
Yeah.
all these cultures and
There
all
was
the hype around
also
it.
like Magnus Carlsen who was watching the game and then he like freaked
Oh,
out
is he
and
Norwegian?
celebrated. Yeah, he's Norwegian.
Oh,
He's a number
oh,
one chess
I
player
know that.
also celebrating for Norway. And
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
awesome.
saw Holland. He was like leading the Viking rowing drumming at the end of the Brazil versus Norway. That was pretty hype. That dude's just so funny, so much charisma.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even think it too. Like the during the Brazil game, like the first goal that Norway scored, it was like the most like uneventful thing until it happened because Holland scored
Yeah.
it, but like literally, I'd say like 10 seconds before he got the ball, he was literally doing nothing. It's like he
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
like AFKing on the court.
I think that's like what I've read about his play style more is he just kind of sits there because I think the first goal was a header, right? He headed in, and like you're just tapping it once, but he can get so high. He's so big, so strong. He can like kind of guard his area, and just be in the best spot. Especially because I feel like soccer players, even Brazilians especially, they're just usually smaller. If you think of like, I
Yeah.
guess compared to like American sports, right? You have the NBA, you have the NFL. These are huge guys, right? Soccer, I think every soccer player, the average running, like the average to, like, I think it's about a half marathon every game. That's how much running they're doing. They
Yeah,
burn so many
so
calories. Like, they're all
crazy.
pretty slim. They have to be quick. And so they're not, like, always built. So when you have a dude like him, because he's 6'5" and, like, I think barely over 200 pounds, which, like, in the US, I feel like in the NBA or, like, NFL, if you're 6'5", you're hitting 250 at least.
Yeah,
So for,
especially for
like, for
like
soccer, he's
he's
just
jacked.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's cool to see that for sure. There was also a great game, Mexico versus England was really fun to
I
watch
really liked that
too.
game. That game was
That one was probably one of the most hype games I've seen so far.
yeah, I'd say so. Like Norway, Brazil was like pretty hype because like Norway was a big underdog, except that Holland, like everyone knew that he was a threat. But then the England Mexico game had so much drama. There was so much that just feel like kept everyone on the edge of their seats.
Yeah, and like for yeah, just so much action back and forth. And then the stadium itself too, you could hear it watching the broadcast. That was the Mexico City Stadium. Everyone was a Mexican fan, right?
Yeah.
And you could hear it, like the Englishmen touch the ball instantly. Everyone's like they're booing
Yeah.
instantly, dude. And then when they have the ball, like yeah, they're going crazy. And I think the broadcast that I watched at least it didn't show it, but I guess the fans are ruthless. Like they'll throw shit onto the pitch constantly if they
Yeah.
disagree with the decisions.
Yeah, I think
It's
there was one
insane.
time when Harry Kane from England, he just got the ball, and then a bunch of Mexican fans just like started throwing shit into the field. Just like
I
started
could see it.
throwing soda and whatever stuff.
Yeah, he's the English captain. But it was a great game, dude, especially because they got red carded too, England. So it's when it's 10 versus 11, it's always interesting because Mexico, like especially towards the last 20 minutes, just constantly going for it, dude.
Yeah, was it
Like
3-1 England 3-1 when they got red carded? I
I
th-
no, I think it was 2-1.
hmm.
Was it 2-1? I can't remember actually. It was like right at the start of the second half, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure like there were like 35 minutes left. And then I think it might have been 10-11 still because
Yeah, it was 2-1.
I
Yeah.
it was yeah, it was
Yeah.
2-1, right? And then I remember England got another goal because the Mexican goalie fouled
Yep.
the English player, right? They got a penalty kick, they got it in, which was crazy. So then it's 3-1, and then Kane actually had a foul in like against England because the way he like kicked the ball, it like hit somebody else's leg or he
Yeah.
was trying, and that was a penalty kick too.
Yeah.
And then it was 3-2, and then just constantly like England just played great defense, dude, the whole time.
Amazing
It was
defense.
really cool.
Yeah, Mexico
Yeah,
like completely got desperate at the end. Like they were
yeah. The
kind of just
goalie
doing the
came
same
out.
thing. Yeah, just doing the same
They
thing,
were
like
just
desperate,
trying, yeah,
just
taking
like
shots.
yeah, just trying to make something happen, just wishing. It's like hope soccer, hope football. Just do something and hope that something happens.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Especially like what's always fun about soccer too is you have the added time at the end, right? And you don't know the exact time. It's not a countdown system. I feel all American sports are counting down, right? Where like soccer, you don't know the actual end time. And so because of that, there's always that like hope mystique, right? I think even this one, they like I think England versus Mexico, they added 11 minutes to it, and I think it actually like ended at maybe like an hour and 2 minutes or something, like an extra minute. You just never know. So because of that, you always got that hope inside. You're
Yeah.
always trying because it doesn't count down to zero.
Yeah, and we saw that
So
with freaking Senegal versus Belgium. Like Senegal up 2-0 versus Belgium, and it was like
that's
80
right. They had
minutes
that
in,
crazy upset, right?
and then literally Belgium gets 3 points, and it's like, well, what are
I
we doing?
think Belgium tied it right to 2-2, and then went to extra time, and then it might have even gone to penalty kicks, but then Belgium did win in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So it shows
the
you, last 10 minutes, a lot can happen.
yeah, the England Mexico game was like really interesting. The night before, there were a lot of Mexicans outside the hotel where England was staying, and they were just doing fireworks and
Yeah.
loud
I
noises
saw that
everywhere.
online. I don't know. Do you think that's like true though? Like, do you think that's
Yeah, there
actually
were videos
real?
of it. There were videos of it.
But there are videos of it, but like, how do we know the English players were actually in there?
Or I think it's pretty public information because I also saw in Toronto during Portugal's last game this weekend, like there was a event for Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo was coming out of the hotel, and then there were a bunch of fans on the
Mm,
streets. So I
mm.
feel like it's established. Like I feel like it's pretty easy to know where they are.
Mm. 'Cause I would
So
just, like you just try and get, like, a sleeper van or, like, you just dress them up in other outfits and you just send them off to another hotel down the street or somewhere else where they can sleep.
yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
hard just
I did see that in the
because
news.
yeah, but I mean
People, like,
like,
tracking
in
it maybe.
Mexico, if you seen outside the stadium, okay, first there were, like, 80,000 people full in that stadium, and then outside the stadium, they were like, it's still full as well.
Yeah, it's
So it's,
insane.
like, a
I
huge
mean,
deal.
they still lost though, dude.
Dude, did you see
The
some of the crash outs? Like, I saw
No,
some of the crash outs of,
no.
like, Mexicans, like, at home, like, getting hella sad and mad when the game ended, and they were, like, busting their TVs. They were, like, just,
Aw,
like,
I
being
can
dude,
if
it
you look
was
at so
tough,
emotional,
man. It was
yeah.
tough, man. It was
Yeah, it's
tough.
rough. I mean, that's such a huge country too, but happens, man. It happens at the World Cup, baby.
Yeah, and
We'll
then
see how
some
we feel. Oh,
yeah,
go
we
for it.
have USA versus was it Paraguay today?
Belgium.
Oh, Belgium. Oh, okay, versus
Paraguay
Belgium
lost
today.
to France, yeah.
Oh, yeah, France is taking on everyone.
Yeah, France is my number 1, like, actual pick of who I think will win the World Cup.
Oh, let's do some prediction real quick. So the World Cup
Sure, sure. Like, within the
games.
next games?
Yeah, let's just like take a look at the bracket real quick. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah.
have USA versus Belgium today. Who you got on that? USA?
USA, bro, come on, we're American. You gotta vote USA. We had Daddy Trump out there getting that red card fixed
Oh
up. We can dive
yeah.
into that later. After our
Oh
predictions, we can talk
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, okay. Wait, okay, let me pull up now knockout stage. Yeah, so we have the quarterfinals. So France and Morocco have qualified from beating Paraguay and Canada, respectively. Then you have Norway and England also qualifying from beating Brazil and Mexico. And now
Mhm.
we're waiting on four more people. So we have Portugal, Spain, that's happening now, actually, during the time of this recording. And
Yeah.
then we have United States versus Belgium happening in a few hours later today. So the winner of those two groups will be meeting.
They'll play each other, right?
Yeah, who you got between Portugal and Spain, buddy?
See, like, Portugal has Ronaldo, so that's always a fan favorite, but
Yeah.
Spain is just a better team, I think. So I got Spain personally.
Yeah, I haven't been following Spain much at all, but I think I just want Portugal to win. Just to give Ronaldo the thing. Just to like
I want the US to beat Ronaldo.
yeah. Yeah, I just
So
want to see
I'm okay. Yeah, yeah, with Portugal winning.
yeah, I just want to see that go further. And like there's a lot of controversy around Ronaldo, blah blah blah. But I think like if you're, you've been dominating for what 20 plus years, however long he's been doing it, you're the most popular athlete in the world, richest athlete in the world, but you don't have the World Cup winner to your name. I think there's like just like get the story going, at least make it to the finals, win or lose, like whatever. Like I just want to see just like want to see that through kind of
Has
thing.
Ronaldo never won a World Cup? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's never won a World Cup.
Portugal? Really? Wow, wow. Because Argentina and Messi, I know they've won a couple. I didn't realize that though. Ronaldo's damn.
Yeah,
That's one thing
especially
Messi has over him, huh?
yeah, I want to see Portugal because if Portugal beats Spain and then beats the winner of US and Belgium, they'll be playing the winner of France and Morocco. So likely they'll be playing France. So I'd like to
Yeah,
see
I
some
agree.
Portugal France action.
A little Mbappe with him. So
Yeah,
okay, that's that's our part of the bracket, right?
yeah,
US, Spain, Portugal, Belgium. What's
yeah.
next beyond that?
And then so the rest of the qualifiers for the quarterfinals is Argentina versus Egypt in tomorrow. Or dude, I want Egypt to take this, man. I want Egypt to take this. I want Argentina to go down.
Yeah.
Messi, you already won the last World Cup. It's fine, dude. It's fine. You're the GOAT. It's fine. But then, like, one of the cool things I saw from Egypt was, I think one of their top strikers, like, when they beat Australia, like last week,
Mhm.
we saw like reaction cam of the striker, and like he wasn't celebrating when they made the penalty goal to win the game. Like he just like got just saw it and then went up to his opponents and started shaking their hands and saying good game and stuff before celebrating and going off to his team and
Mhm.
popping off. So I was
Very
like, yeah, very
sportsmanlike.
sportsmanlike. I want that shit to keep going. Keep going. Beat Argentina.
I was a huge so Cape Verde lost to Argentina, but that was also a really exciting game. I was a big Cape Verde fan. They came out of nowhere. I think I saw something online about how Cape Verde was finding players via LinkedIn. They had, like, LinkedIn ads to get players for their
Oh my god.
national soccer team. Who knows how real that is? But the goalie was like 40 years old. He makes me feel like I can still go be a world champion watching that.
What's
So
stopping
seeing that
them?
they got so far on their first go, it's a population of like 500K. It's a little country off of Africa, right?
With
But
insane tourism booming, by the way, especially coming after
because of the
this
World
world.
Cup, you think?
Not just because it'll be even more because of this World Cup, but over the past few years, it's been booming in
Has been popping
tourism.
off.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I mean, it seems like a beautiful place, and it's a little island, which is cool.
Yep.
Um, but I was a big fan of them. They lost to Argentina, unfortunately, but I think I saw my favorite goal so far. It was the Cape Verde. Their second goal in that game was just like that shot where it bends perfectly right into the corner,
Yeah.
and that's one of my highlight shots so
And the
far.
ball was traveling for like 3 seconds, right? Or something like that.
Was it that long? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. It was
It
just
was just
like,
beautiful.
surely the goalie catches that because it's just like
Yeah,
coming towards you.
yeah, yeah. Well, kind like the way it curves though, it's like it was also in the very back of the net. Like I think I always forget this until I see like a penalty kick or something. But the net, like the goalie net, is huge. Like the goal is so large,
Yeah.
actually.
That's why they
It's
have
so
to
much
do
space
50-50
to
guesses
cover. Yeah,
for
for some of these
penalty
penalty
kicks.
kicks, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Um, that was like a heartbreaking defeat, but it was cool. It shows, Argentina, they ain't that good, dog. Egypt definitely has a chance. So that's the thing. They always got a
Yep.
chance.
Yep. So
Who do they
you
play
want
then?
Egypt too? You want Egypt too
Yeah,
over
dude, let's
Argentina? All
get
right, bet, bet,
Egypt.
bet.
Let's get Egypt.
So then they'll be playing the winner of Switzerland and Colombia.
Ooh, I gotta go with Colombia on that one.
Okay, yeah, I don't
I just know a few
know.
Colombian people.
Okay, yeah.
Gotta do
Yeah,
Colombia.
sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. We have enough European people that we're rooting for, so let's get some Colombia in there. And plus,
And then
we're
yeah.
disregarding Argentina, so let's make sure South America is still represented.
Argentina versus Colombia would be a pretty insane game too. That would actually be pretty fun to watch because
Hmm.
Colombia would have a much better chance than Egypt would. But we'll
Okay.
see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, all right. And then I think so next week, by the time we record this, all the quarterfinals will have ended and we'll start with the semifinals.
Ooh,
So,
ooh.
yeah, we can say who we want the semifinals to be. Yeah, I want France and Portugal to be fighting in the semifinals. So the USA is going to be out at that point, but it's a really good run
Mm.
by the USA. And then I want Norway over England because I want Norway to keep going.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, I think I want Norway to take it. Maybe,
I got you.
maybe. So Norway versus, let's go with Egypt. I want to see Norway, Egypt next week.
I could see it. And Egypt, huh?
Yeah.
Not Argentina. I'd love to see the Argentina versus Norway. I think it'd be kind of fun. I wait. So okay, they're all in the same bracket. I got you.
Yeah, they're on the same side of
Who
the
do you want
bracket.
the finals to be? The actual finals.
Bro, I want Portugal to do it, man. Just get Ronaldo in the finals, bro. And then France can go for
Really?
third place, man. I'm sorry, dude. It's tough, dude. It's tough. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know,
Sorry,
man.
1 second.
Yeah, I just want Portugal in it, and then let's get Norway in it. I want Norway to go.
Give me
So,
1 second, Alan.
yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see.
Who you're
Um,
gunning for number one?
for number one, dude, got that U.S. pride, man. Like, I want to see. I think the U.S. has never made it past the quarterfinals. What's the farthest the U.S. has gone in the World Cup?
That,
Do you know?
or I can look at it real quick.
I want to see the U.S. get to the finals. I think it'd be crazy. But yeah, USA.
They've they haven't been doing too well. The best they did was in 2002, when they got eighth place. But then their best
Mm,
placement was in 2010 when they got 12th. So they've made it past the knockout stage before.
I see. Actually, they got a third place finish in 1930.
Yeah, it's been
The
a very
U.S.
long time.
men's team. But yeah, so I want to see the U.S. do the best ever, which to them just getting to the finals. So I want that. And then who's on the other side of the bracket? It would
It's gonna
be
be
what?
Norway, Egypt, Argentina,
Norway.
their side. You want Norway?
Yeah, dude, that'd be fun. We
Yeah.
could see the beasts.
Yeah, I think USA is coming along, but I think making it to first place, I don't know. It just seems too quick. I'm not sure if we've seen any outstanding, like Big shots.
Mm.
Come on. Especially, man, especially because there's a little drama going on with the US.
Well, I'm gonna say that's probably why we have our best chance right now.
Oh, I see. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's Trump's last presidency. This
Yeah,
is
dude. Yeah, he's not
this
going
is
for
the Trump
re-election,
card.
dude.
You give me a
Yeah, yeah,
red card, I
literally.
give you a Trump card.
Yeah, dude. Um, which is insane to see, but like I know FIFA's always been pretty corrupt. They've always done stuff like this, so it's not that surprising, I guess.
The interview that
But
Trumps gave were so funny because about
he has
this
no idea
World
what's
Cup.
going.
Yeah, he's
He
just
has
like,
no idea. He doesn't follow
I
soccer.
was very
He doesn't
good
know
at
what a red card
sports,
was.
especially when I was young, very young.
Yeah,
And I saw that the referee gave our player a red card. I don't know what a red card is, but I talked with
yeah,
FIFA
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Exactly.
And then the player is like able to play again because Trump.
It's it's so silly. I
So
guess that's
yeah,
the power you have as the winner of the FIFA Peace Award. What did he win? FIFA
yeah,
gave him
some
some
peace award,
shit,
dude.
right?
That's
Yeah.
made up peace award.
Which I really love, especially when he mentions he doesn't even know what a red card is. Like this dude does not follow the sport in any way. Like it's just pretty funny, all of it. I can't wait for the history books to talk about it. Especially like yeah, as someone's on their way out of the White House, all the shit that they're gonna like all that they do, right? Because there's no re-election hope. Like it's a time for them to really just cash in on all of it.
Oh, we
Um,
still have
so
200
I do think
years.
that this is probably the U.S.'s best chance in a while because we got corruption on our side.
Hey, let's go take advantage of it.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey, a dirty win is still a win.
and then there's I think the U.S. game is in Seattle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's happening in four and
Dude,
a half
that's so
hours.
hype. Are you going to that
I'm gonna go to a bar. Planning on going to a bar with some
in the area?
friends. Yeah, but in that downtown area, in that stadium area, no, man, I'm not going anywhere near that thing. That thing's gonna be
No,
way too packed, way too busy. So I don't know,
it's
man.
hype though.
Yeah, it is really hype. I'd like to go to a game, like maybe next World Cup, which maybe is in Portugal. I don't know if
Ooh.
that's finalized or anything, but that'd be cool to travel to. Because
Yeah, it'd be a good way to go see a spot for sure.
yeah, I think I don't know if I'll get into like local soccer games, but I think just seeing this stuff, it's been really fun and very
You gotta
entertaining.
watch like Premier League or like the Europe, like some of the European leagues. I feel like the MLS isn't that
Yeah.
good. I feel like all the good players just go over there. But
Yeah.
like like Holland, right, the Norwegian guy, he is on like one of the better English like Premier League teams. So I started watching that. I got some friends who are like Arsenal fans or like Manchester United fans, and it's like the best scene I think when it comes to soccer.
Yeah.
But it's been a hype, dude.
Yeah, it's been cool. I'm glad I've been following, so I appreciate all the streams you've been doing too
Yeah, dude.
for the little
One thing I
discords.
love a lot about it, yeah, is like the game's just constant, dude. I feel like in the U.S. some of our sports, it's like it's you have to wait so long for the next game to happen. Where this is just like boom, boom, boom every day. Even for the knockouts, we've had like 2 games a day. It's so awesome.
And then maybe in the next World Cup, there'll be even more like qualifying teams.
Yeah, because they changed it right from 32 to 48.
Yeah, and then maybe 64 by
So
the next time.
yeah, definitely it could be. I'm trying to see though. Do we just have a game or two every day until the finals are over? Like, how does that actually? I want to
No,
find the dates of
we'll
it.
have a break the end of this weekday, and then it'll pick up on the
Mhm.
weekend, and then there'll be a small break, but it's gonna be like Wednesday to Friday. That's generally when no games happen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I can see this. So yeah, we have two today, which is Monday. Two tomorrow. We keep and then we have like yeah we have one. So the quarterfinals there's one a day. Friday. Yeah, they just go. So we're going from now straight until after the quarterfinals. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and
and
then
then
there's a
there's a
we have
big
3 days,
break. There's a
and then
big break.
yeah, and then the semis happen on 2 separate days, and there's another few days, and it's a third place. Oh, there's a third place playoff, and then it's the
Yeah,
final.
yeah,
Damn, dude, I'm so hyped.
yeah. It's really cool. Like I like watching Smash Ultimate tournaments and like chess tournaments and stuff, just because like I like the game, but also I like storylines that can be built up when you have
Like
people.
WWE.
Yeah, like WWE. It's just storylines of people chasing things but being hindered,
Mhm.
or they're excelling, or they're breaking out, kind of thing, and just watching their runs just go far. How far can they go and stuff. So there are a lot of cool storylines that are happening, and like yeah, that makes me really interested in this.
Especially when like every country's behind it too. It's so cool. It's like such an identity people have.
Yeah.
So it's a cool thing.
Yeah, it being every 4 years, I think is pretty good. And yeah, I would love to travel for the next one.
Yeah.
So
It's a big we gotta get in the lottery, dude. I had a few friends who got to see games because they were in the lottery, and if you get into it, I think it's like 100 or 200 bucks a ticket, which is a way cheaper than what it would cost to buy them, like, resale.
yeah, the
So,
ever since the US beat who did the US beat? It was Bosnia, and then we knew that they were coming to Seattle, then all the tickets became like $5,000.
yeah, they'd
Yeah,
spike up.
yeah, it's
Maybe yeah.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. Speaking of that, though, did you get a chance to go to your WWE professional wrestling class? Did you try one?
Oh no, that's
We
in
talked about that last week a little
August.
bit.
Yeah, that's in
Oh, but you signed up for it,
August.
though.
No, no, no. I haven't signed up yet, but they
Mm.
start like signups in August. I don't know if
Ah.
I'll do it though. Don't know if
Oh,
I
this is
will.
like is it like a few months? What is the is it like a
No, it's like
class?
a it's
Like
some
what?
training thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like a because the gym I went to, they just had it like once a week. It was just for any level.
Yeah, I haven't
Uh,
looked at it. So,
yeah, but
yeah.
okay. I thought because I remember we were talking about that last time. I was like, dude, you gotta hit that.
Yeah, I'll
Hit
try.
that
I'll
professional
try.
wrestling
No,
class, dude.
I've been running a lot, man. Like I've
Hell
been
yeah.
just cuz dude, when I see these soccer players putting on the pressure, like they're like jogging a little with the ball, and then when they start running, then it's like, "Oh shit, it's
Dude,
serious?"
they take off. They're
Dude,
so
then I'm
fast.
like, I'm trying to improve myself too cuz I
Dude, we
think
can play a little
I can do
soccer
that.
too.
Yeah. I was like
Bro, that
squinching the other
freaking
day too, and
yeah,
that
that's
was like
good.
just getting to my limits.
Bro,
So
if that Cape Verde goalie was 40, you got time.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'd do decent in soccer, but I could train.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out the gym. Just if you ever want, like, if you're ever one day really bored, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna go do a professional wrestling class right now. This place in South Lake Union,
Yeah, let me know.
where, let me find it. Hopefully they're still there.
Yeah, dude, you can let me know after the fact.
Yeah. You're right.
Dude, speaking of some sad news, we saw
Tell me.
some technology related things happening in the gaming industry.
Mm,
News happening the past week. I'll start with the latest, which was this morning, like 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, where the Xbox team org, whatever at Microsoft is laying off 3,200, I think, of its people.
wow.
So yeah, you have Asha Shar. I think she's like the CEO. Yeah, CEO of Xbox. She sent out an email saying 3,200 are being let go in Xbox so that they just reduce things, reorg things to make things less horizontally. I don't know. Apparently, they had like 15 levels of management, and they're like restructuring down to at most five. And just thinking about
I,
15 layers is insane.
it's probably because of the acquisitions, right? Didn't they acquire
Yeah,
Activision? And then
Microsoft is known
Activision had
for
acquired.
acquiring a
Yeah.
lot of game studios and then shutting them down because they don't have no idea what to do with them.
I mean, it could be talent even. Like, that's probably why it was weird management cycle is because of that. So maybe it's the result of just all these acquisitions.
Well, but I feel like this is so
And
expected because if you don't have a good vision for Xbox, I mean, I think last month during the summer game show, we had Asha like giving some interview about, oh, the future of Xbox is bright. We're, like Halo is going to be remastered or something, and we're going to focus on Halo, and Xbox is, you know, we see our mistakes in the past and blah blah blah. But then a month later, now you see this. It's like, I think the Xbox name is very difficult to bring back into a positive light in the public eye.
I haven't had one since my 360. What? How did the other consoles do? What are you nibbling on too, dude? You've been nibbling. You've been eating on this show, dude. What's going
I've been
on?
eating
What are you
blueberries.
doing?
Chill,
You've
chillax,
been
man.
kind.
Chill. Relax. It's
How do you
okay.
think it'd be like you're watching the weatherman like give like the news talk in the morning and he's just like you see him just munching on like
I'd be like,
fucking
he's
blueberries
hungry. The weather's making him hungry.
or like a newscaster. It's like today in Seattle we've had this X, Y, and Z. Um, we just no. So yeah, how they do after the 360 because that was a commercial success, right?
Yeah, the thing with the Xbox One, like which came after the Xbox 360, is that
Hmm.
Xbox One focused on being more than just an Xbox. So it was promoting the Kinect. You remember that Kinect thing where you would talk to the Xbox like, "Hey Xbox, start up my game" or something. And it
Mhm.
was trying to do motion related games, very similar to the Wii U. So I think it was just trying to incorporate Wii U elements, but that was a big flop. No one really liked it. And then there was the whole digital aspect where they would start making you couldn't share games with people anymore because if you got it digital, that means you couldn't share a physical copy with people. And
Mhm.
there's a famous ad that PlayStation 4 did where they like made a 1 minute 50-second video about how to share games on PlayStation 4. And it was like
It's like, wow, as an attack, that's so funny.
you just and the video is literally just you take the game and you give it to your friend and that's it.
Mhm.
And then like it just blew up because it was such a good
Yeah,
way
it
to
was an
do it
attack.
against Xbox. And then so yeah, Xbox just had really poor market share after the 360 and never really recovered from that.
Mm. So then, like, the new one too didn't do very well this year. I think the PlayStation's got better, right?
Yeah,
PS5 probably
PlayStation has
outsold.
been mogging Xbox since the
Yeah.
PS4, Xbox One, and
Yeah, it's weird that like the digital stuff though, because I think of like console or desktop people. Like Steam has always been dominant. Like desktop people have not used physical discs in like probably 15 years for video games. So it's like it doesn't surprise me that other consoles are going to go towards this, seeing that like Steam and like computer gaming is so much money, and the people really don't care. So
yeah, which is unfortunate because like last week, like in relation to the whole physical media thing, like kind of
mhm.
ironically, like Sony said for PlayStation 6 starting in I think
They're
January
also doing only
2028.
digital.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
digital, no more physical copies. So it's a lot of backlash, a lot of drama, but I don't know exactly how much backlash there is because, like you say, probably the market is very digital focused and
Hmm.
likely don't care that much about having physical copies anymore. There's a
Like I don't think it's gonna
niche.
stop them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a niche, and maybe I'm like, oh, I wish we had physical copies all the time because with a given console, you could always play the game and instead of like renting it because the servers and the companies decide to stop letting you play it, right?
Hmm.
Um, but I also see why the consumer market is going towards digital because of the convenience factor.
Yeah,
And
dude, for
and
sure.
also I actually think it's fine. Like I don't mind if PlayStation 6 says, "Hey, we're a console that doesn't let you play physical copies and we're not going to do that anymore." I think that's fine to me because the consumer can just go, "Okay, then I won't buy a PlayStation 6."
Yeah,
And
it
that's
just
totally
sucks
fine to me.
like because like sharing it. So I think the biggest thing for me at least with it's just sharing, right? You can't share it anymore, which we did, right? You have like Game Boy games, Xbox games, you could share with your buddies, and it was awesome. One
Yeah.
thing Nintendo does, I've done this with my Switch now, is there is a concept of of virtually lending out your games. Have you seen this or tried it at all?
Yeah, I tried it from my Switch 1 to my Switch 2. Like for certain games they would
Mm. You
do
can
that.
transfer?
Yeah, but then that means you can't be playing it on both at the
Correct.
same time.
So I did that with my buddy though, because he lives in a different state. Like he's in New Jersey, right? But we see each other every now and then. And so one thing we did was the virtual transfer, where I think they get it for a week or two, and then you can't play it like they have ownership technically of the
Yeah.
game. But it's like an interesting idea to try and address the sharing thing. So I like that. So I think like even though you don't, if you have digital copies, hopefully we'll have some mechanism to share stuff like we used to. It's just nice that they're putting effort. They're like even trying it. That makes me really happy.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, arguably
yeah.
it makes less money, but
Well, and think about like you have to develop it, right? You need a team of engineers. Like it's a whole
yeah,
team of
you have to
people. Like that's
maintain
expensive.
servers.
You're talking millions a year that go to this feature. So I like it. I like to see it.
Yeah, the gaming industry
Hopefully
has been
fast.
trending towards single player games needing an internet connection so that the server
Oh, that's
can
true.
always gatekeep your access to the
Yeah.
game. Which I think I don't know how I feel about that, man, because if a game needs someone else's servers to be running, then it's like yeah, you buy the game, but then it costs someone to maintain the servers for it, right? So I get why companies have the rights to discourage or enforce access to the servers because it's their servers. So, in one hand, I'm like, I'm okay with that. But also, like, if I buy a game, I would hope that I'd be able to play it in some convenient way all the time. But maybe the market has
Yeah.
shifted towards buying the game versus buying access to the game.
Yeah, I guess that's just like what do you really own? I wonder if we'll see it too shift more towards a like software model, like where you pay monthly as like a subscription. Like it wouldn't surprise me for revenue purposes too. I think they just make so much more money from like a subscription model. So maybe they'll start doing that for video games. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe it's the
Um,
same thing with like Netflix and stuff that you pay subscriptions for. Like, you pay to use the service. Like, that's
yeah.
what you're paying for.
For the single player games though, it sucks that you have like I don't really think I have played any that actually require internet connection like for single player games. Because even on my Switch and stuff, like I'm not always on the internet. The games I have are fine single player.
Yeah. Which I think that's fine too. I hope that you get access to those games forever as long as your Switch works, as long as
Yeah,
your
I agree.
current devices work. But I mean,
Yeah.
I think about some of the games I play, like Genshin Impact, that require an internet connection. And that was like surprising to me when I first played the game because I was like, why does a single player game need
Oh, because it's
a
a mobile game,
connection?
right?
Not just that, it's because like all of the data are stored on the server side and they're, live content elements that you need. And I don't know,
Mm.
they just want to enforce all of that.
Well, I well, because like it's also a rapidly updating game, but it's just like you don't need this like the device to have everything. The server has all the data, right? Like the device just kind of renders the UI,
Yeah, but I'm saying that I was always used to all your data being on your
like
devices.
local. Yeah.
Yeah, so that even if a game is live service, you could just download the patch that has everything. Because if it's
Hmm.
a single player game, I don't see why you need like server access.
So can you not play Genshin? You need a server. It's like purely online.
Yeah, you need to be online to play it.
Yeah, I think it's just like that's the way the game's. Yeah, it's just purely server based.
Yeah,
I think that
and
that just happens as you move to phones and like edge devices being the ones that actually like how you interface with it instead of like your beefy computer. Because then like you don't need a really nice graphics card to run it, right? Like you can just use it on like an iPad because the server can do a lot of the computational work.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
get the idea.
yeah, that's how it is. But I think maybe the silver lining is if the consumer market ever decides that they want physical copies, then it'll gear towards that. So it's kind of
I
just
agree.
dependent on what the consumer wants. And
How you doing on time? 'Cause I know you had one thing you wanted to discuss about. I guess some of these gotcha games. There was a scandal recently.
oh yeah, we're
You
at
have time for that?
37 minutes, but
Go for it, dude. Go for it.
dude, so there's
Tell me
this
about it.
gotcha game called Love and Deep Space, which is a Chinese game, a gotcha game,
Hmm.
and it makes
Hmm.
a lot of money, man. Like this thing from charts that I've seen, like Tops, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail,
Really?
like it is
Whoa, whoa, that's a lot.
consistently like doing really good revenue. And
Mhm.
so what is this game? Well, this game is a gotcha game where you have male leads, so male characters, and you can gamble or you can use the gotcha system to get, I think, these like story cards in order to enhance and increase the character development of your male characters.
Mm,
So it's like you're like kind of taking care of a male character and you're like becoming friends with them and
you have
having
a
them.
roster.
Yeah, you have like this roster. I haven't played it, but I
Okay.
just know of it. It's it's I think it's mainly catered towards women because it's men, right?
Yo, I love that shit, dog.
Yeah, so
Get
it's
some
not just
equality
men
out here.
spending money on gotcha games. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I
Allow
think
both
like
to gamble.
10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, 10 days ago, the company was releasing a new male character and they don't release new male characters. They release like new storylines for
Oh, that
existing
must be a
male characters,
huge
right?
deal then.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
but now they're getting like a completely new character. And then like 3 days later, they release a statement saying, like, "Dear player base, we're so sorry for we've been monitoring feedback and we're so sorry for all of the controversy and all of the issues we've been introducing to you in the past few days with our new character Valko. In light of this, what we will be doing to commit to our players is that we will be completely removing Valko from the game. We will be destroying any promotional material that we've done on Valko and basically erasing his existence and then just focusing on the existing characters and like adding stories and stuff for the existing characters.
Wow, wait, so there was that
Like
much.
they
Why was there
just
so much
completely
back?
backtracked on this character that they spent millions of dollars developing, spending advertisement money on, marketing.
Why? Why do you think that is? Like, why do people hate on the new character so much?
Wait,
I don't really
could you
understand.
search up like I don't know, maybe I could get your opinion, but if you search up like Valko versus existing characters, just like let me
Hmm.
know what you think when you see the pictures. Just real quick. Valko versus existing.
Existing.
Yeah.
Is it Valko?
KO, yeah. And then
Let's
just do
see.
him versus the existing characters. Tell me what you notice
Which is
about
it?
Valko compared to the existing characters.
I can't really find a good like.
Oh, okay, maybe I can
Okay,
send you
wait,
a
here's a
link.
picture. Yeah, I see six of them.
Oh, actually, yeah, maybe this and that's not the best search query.
Oh, but
Um,
people get annoyed because he looks like the other, like he's just like overlapping with other characters.
our existing lads characters. Here, I'll send you. If you look on, do you want to look on Messenger or something? Or
Yeah, yeah, I'll take a look at
okay,
it.
so these are the existing characters, and then that's and then Valko's the new one here that I sent. Yeah, you see that?
I mean, they all look the same.
You notice anything specific about Valko? Like, just like it. Okay, maybe
What,
you
like,
don't see it. Maybe you don't see it.
what are you talking about, dude? What about? Did he just look like one of the other characters a lot?
No, Valko has very much like more Western traits. If I had to say who was gay in the group, it would definitely be Valko.
Wait, why? What makes him more Western?
If you like look at some of the details on his
What the hell
character
are
and
you
just
talking about?
bro, okay, so it's a thing. It's a thing. Basically, what happened is that the Chinese
Why? Because he's like a
audience,
more defined chin. Like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
bro, the Chinese audience just like doesn't like this Western looking character, like this
Oh
Western
yeah, because the
trait
other
looking
ones all look
character.
like, yeah, because he's like more
Yeah, like
defined. I
straight
mean,
male dudes, straight heterosexual male dudes.
wait, but this guy, he also I don't understand like the straight part. They all look the same.
No, I think Valko definitely looks gay compared to the other
I think the other
characters.
look way more. What are you talking?
You think the
Really?
other characters look gay compared to Valko?
Yeah, they're all little twinks, dude. What the fuck?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Well, anyways, it was crazy because like what the Chinese audience said was
What?
that wait, we don't like this character. This character is like way too gay, way too Western coded, and that
Wow,
outlash, and they
really?
like sent threats to the company and stuff. That
Yeah, I mean, it's
outlash
all
by
about that
itself,
dollar, dog.
yeah, just exactly, it just completely
Wait,
reduced
wait.
Valko to
This picture that
smithereens.
you sent me, what looks gay? I don't understand this at all. What are you talking? Like, what makes him
Bro, do
like?
you think
What?
this
What do you?
character looks gay?
No, I think the other
Okay,
five, dude, that you sent me.
okay,
Look
okay.
at look at what they're wearing.
Okay. Well, anyways, that's the
Okay.
controversy. That's the controversy. It's
All
crazy
right. All
that
right.
an audience like this can just make a company bend to its will, even
I
though
mean,
you've already committed marketing. There's a big market outside of China as well that really like the character. So they feel
mm,
like they've been scammed because maybe they've been prepping for this character,
that would suck.
and and then now he's no longer going to be a thing.
What
So
what do you think? What do you think the boardroom is like when they make that decision at this company? Like, do you think it's just like, we're gonna lose money if we go through with it?
yeah, I think we're
Like,
gonna
how,
lose Chinese audience. We're gonna lose our atmosphere in the Chinese country in China
our
as well. Just
our
like
main like profit?
yeah, our main political appearance even, just like our public
Mhm.
appearance, and that'll do probably do way worse to our income and revenue.
Then if we just scrap it.
Yeah. So that's probably what they're like, and they're just being pressured because they don't have a spine. So
I mean, that's any company, dude. Just bottom line's always the dollar. What do you think they shouldn't have done that? Do you think they should have gone
I say
through?
just release the character. Well, let me think. If I was like a businessman up in their
Yeah,
board
because
of
it depends. Like
directors,
as a consumer, I'd be like, yeah, of course, release it because I'm hyped for it.
yeah.
But if you're like working there, it's like you own stock of the company, for
Yeah,
example.
if you give me like compelling numbers as to why this
Yeah,
will, then yeah, I would retract it as well. If
yeah.
that'll
I
be like
mean,
better, whatever, right? I don't know. I don't know what
that
the
is
laws
interesting
are.
though. There was so much hate around that. It's just like, yeah, we'll scrap it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I could show you some of the
Damn.
discussions if you want, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
sounds
thought
dope.
it was crazy. I just thought like, man, like gotcha gaming goes crazy, man. Like parasocial fans go crazy.
Yeah, dude, I can imagine. That is kind of a weird concept too. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's good. We can wrap it up there.
Cool. Yeah, so
Yeah, we can ask the audience what they think of the new character.
yeah. Justice for Valko, dude.
Yeah, dude, we'll see. Cool. Well, thank you. Episode 30. Any parting words, Alan? Keep it flowing.
I want Norway number one, and I want Portugal to be there
Norway
number.
versus Portugal, dude.
Cool.
You can
Let's do it.
make that claim for the finals. Cool. All right. Ciao.
Later, all.